How are you? Today I'm coming to you without no table manners because I'm running to my second job. Maisha. Guys, where are you? Oh my god, I remember we went 1 hour back, so it's super late back there. Okay, whoever gonna manage to see this, well and good. If you don't, let me know if you can hear me, please. In illegally, this is the car, that very car. Let me know if you can hear me, please, guys. If you can hear me, do this. Guy, are you guys able to hear me, please, before I start talking? Guy, dako ligalet sasa mwadhani. Okay, tumeanguka na tumerudi. Woo, guys. Cool. Thank you. I would want to talk to someone about the courses that you guys should try doing as you wait for green card results. Musika hivyo there. Musika tu unagojea green card. Please be doing something so that let me put my GPS. I don't even know where I'm going. I know where I'm going, but yeah, I actually know where I'm going. So there are things you should try to do, and these things are not things that are gonna cost you an arm and a leg. I would want you to try and start training yourself how to do hair braiding for women and for men who would want to venture into that as well. And Q-Tex, nail polish. We call it nail polish here. So nail polish is also a good job to do here in America, and it's also good because you won't have to go look for a job somewhere. For example, if you have kids, you will not have to struggle looking for a schedule that's gonna match the kids' school and your things. Also, there is nothing as good as working from home. And when you do this, you can be able to work from home, or you can open a shop where people can be coming to get their nails done, their hair braided, and things like those. So make sure you are doing something technical. Long time ago, we used to have the technical colleges. They used to train how to do things they can do with their own hands. They used to give people courses. Some of them went for tailoring. Some of them went for braiding and stuff like those. I think braiding came later, but people used to go there to do art and craft, like woodwork and stuff. So guys, if you can train yourself to do woodwork as well, be a very good woodwork person. You can be able to build so many houses here. All you will have to do is to go back here to school and get a license. Ni nini munasema? Sisikiki? Yeah, and get a license or recertification, and you will be able to get some job. You will be able to get some contracts. And woodwork is a lot here because we have all these homes you see here. There is none of them that comes that is built of stones. All of them, 90% of them, they are made of wood, they are made of lumber, they are made of bao. So you're gonna get lots of work, as long as you can be that person who is very professional and you can be able to deliver job. People will pay you to do lots of work for them, as long as you are exceptional and you can be able to deliver in a way someone will look at your work, they're like, wow, I love what you did. Okay, woodwork, braiding, nails, makeup, walawa makeup, beating our face, like me, I don't know anything about decorating my face. Nothing, zero. Like me ni wale watu natural. It's not because I wouldn't want to look somehow different, but I don't know how. I don't know. If I try to do it, I'm gonna come here looking like a real scarecrow, and I don't want to look like a scarecrow. So if you can train yourself to do makeup, and nowadays makeup is being done even by men, and actually men are outdoing the ladies, and I love that. Okay, another thing, and it's for like almost free, maybe 10,000 Kenyan shillings can pay for this. It's the driving. If you can be able to drive, to start driving right now, when you come here, the only thing that you will have to observe is the road, the traffic rules, and that one you're gonna read a book and you will be able to know, such that you have confidence already. A person who has never driven a car gets it very hard when they come here because they are fearing the highways, but here it's very easy to drive. If you can be able to teach yourself how to drive, you do not have to go to a school, because even if you go to a school, you're gonna get the license and it won't work here. The best thing to do is to go find someone who can teach you the basics of driving a car. They're gonna give you the confidence that you need. And if it is possible, tell them to take you to Thika Road. Tell them to take you to the Kampala roads that are very big, and the Tanzanian roads, the South African roads that you know they are very big. So go drive there. And if you have money, it's also good to go and be taught how to drive by a professional or by people who do that. The thing is, even if you come here, you ain't gonna use that license. You will have to go back to class. Not a class, a real one. You just gonna have to read a book. It's like a 32 pages book. You're gonna read that book, and after you're done with the book, you will go in at the license center, whereby it's a police department that does that. They are the one that certifies people. So you're gonna go in there. They provide you with a computer. You go through the questions that are written on that book that you are given to go read. And then if you pass the theory, then you're gonna be allowed to go for a road test. And then maybe if you know how to drive already, it ain't gonna take you even 2 days or 3 days to be able to go back and tell them, you know what, I think I am very ready now to go to hit the road. And you know what, within no time you'll be able to drive. And when you are able to drive, then you are able to get yourself some jobs that you do not have to go or to be necessarily hired by someone. But remember this, you need some income to buy that car, so you will have to start a certain level so that you get the money that you need to settle yourself, and also get the income that you need to buy the car. The important part of being able to drive early in America is, one, you will never bother people to take you to work and from work. The earlier you know how to depend on yourself, the earlier you'll be able to settle. Why am I saying this? If you know how to drive, you can go to any job. If you don't know how to drive, people are gonna direct you to the jobs that they do so that they can give you a ride to and fro. So you are confined to a certain lifestyle, not because you cannot be more than that, but because you have to depend on other people. So driving is very, very important. And like I tell you guys, in America, driving is not a luxury. It is not. It is not. Driving here is a necessity. It's a basic need that is required by any person that is looking forward to doing bigger things in the future. Because the minute you start wasting your time, you will also, the minute you start wasting your time, you will waste your life at some point. Okay? So another job that I would want you to go look into and try to teach yourself is plumbing. Plumbing, it is also in the Department of Construction, and also there are other jobs like painting walls. I think I said it the right way. Painting walls. Peter Maragi. If you can be able to teach yourself how to do that, when you come here, you will have more opportunities, and you can become a contractor, and you will be applying for jobs for that work. That is something you won't even need to be licensed. But the way you can do it more better than any other person, it's gonna guarantee you more and more leads, and now you're gonna become very, very, guys, let me check my very, 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 very rich. I actually don't know if I'm heading the right way, but I think I am. Let me check the address to this person. Send me your address. Please send me your address. So guys, sometimes I'm confused. So I went home, I went to the first job, then I went home and I picked up some lunch. So guys, be on the lookout. Kenya Bemedia. Oh, now I know where I am. I don't need the address. Okay. So, anything you can do with your own hands, it's very helpful when you come to America. Please note better. Anything you can do using your own hands, it's very, very important. Because when you come here, it will make your life easier. I wish I knew. I wish I knew, or someone told me that if you can be able to braid hair, I know how to braid hair, but I'm not a professional. Sometimes I have only braided my daughter and maybe some few people, but not for work. But if ever I knew I could go to a salon and get taught how to attach those braids, my God. I know of a Kenyan lady. She's in Missouri. That lady, for her to fix someone's braids, you gotta pay her $300. $300. I did not say $3. I said $300. $300. Even if that person works on your head and goes home, they have made enough money for the day. That is what I mean. And also, if you can be able to do people makeup, that is also a plus. If you can be a good plumber, a plus. If you can be a good woodwork person, a plus. If you can do anything handy. For example, there are those people, those men who can work on let's say my sink is not working and I call in a person. Think of anything that gets messed up in your house and you have to call a person to come and fix it. Anything you have to call a person to come and do it for you. Think about doing that thing, because when you come here, it will work for you. You will make a lot of money by giving people your services. You will. I have arrived and I'll stay here up until 2 p.m. so that I can talk to you, and then I'll start working. And this is the best thing about being self-employed. Nobody's rushing you. You are working with your own speed and things like that. So anything you have ever called a person to come and resolve in your house, if the toilet is not flushing or it's clogged, and you called a person to come and do it, those are the same things that happen here. America is not a different world. It is in this earth. It is not in heaven. So all those things happen, and people lie to people like, in America people don't even braid hair because Wazungus don't braid hair. Who told you? Wazungus might not braid hair, but America is made of African American and the Wazungus. Wazungus might not braid hair, but they can come to your hair shop and you wash their hair and you flat iron it. That is also something to pay you. So do not ever take anything lightly, because anything in America is money. Anything. Unaona hata hizi kufagia hizi nini? Wacha nitoke nje kidogo. Udaku imeshika. Let me show you. Do you see hata do you see this this weed, or do you see this? This is called gardening and lawn care. They call it lawn care here. You see this? People get money by just coming to a person and then they plant some flowers during the the summertime, or to weed the flower garden if they have some. And also they come and do, this is kind of like some type of soil here or manure, and they also bring it to you and they charge you. If you are a follower of Betty AZ when she was doing her backyard, I wish you can know how much she used to do her backyard and things like those. You see all these leaves. We are in fall season and the leaves have fallen a lot. The trees are withering, kind of like they are adapting to the cold weather coming, and all this will need someone to come, and they will need someone to come and take them away, to come and sweep them, to come and blow them. And then you don't just blow them together, you will also come back and collect them and then go trash them wherever they are supposed to be trashed. Sometimes you have to keep them by the driveway and then someone will come and pick them up from the city council. So in America, there is tons of things that you can do using your own hands. But if you want to come to America to slay, then you will have to come here and go back to school. And when you go back to school, you earn a degree or a diploma, whichever, and then you can go work in a hospital or at an office. But if you need money and if you need quick money and you don't want to waste your time, if you are old like me, you don't want to go back to school and waste your time there trying to make things work for you, then, because sometimes when you are a parent and you go back to school, it takes you longer to finish the degree because you have so much in your cup. So you are not a full-time student, you are a part-time student, and this makes you to take longer at school. So I'm here at this location. I'm supposed to be cleaning at one of these houses, and this location is a nice one, very nice one. And these are called duplexes. These are not houses. Okay, they are houses, but they are rented out or owned by different people, even though the building looks like the same. They are rented out by different people. This is my job car. They are rented out by different people. So you find like in a Seagull building like this one, they have 3 addresses. So each address belongs to a person, okay? And these are very spacious inside. And these are not going for anything less than $2,000 per month. They are 3 bedrooms. So life in America depends with where you want to stay and how much you want to spend. But I would assure you is, in America, you can get every type of life. Every type of life is available. And you can see on the other side, there are some apartments. If you can be able to shoot your eyes very far, there are some apartments. You can choose to stay there, and for some reason, depending with the location, some apartments are even more expensive than a house. So you gotta choose, because all these things are affected, or they are contributed by the location, the type of the house, what the house comes with, and things like those. But to be honest with you, in America, you will get all levels of life. It is upon you to choose where you want to fit. It is upon you to know how much you got and where you would want to fit. If you would want to fit in the high class people, you can fit there, but be sure to go to work every single day, 24/7, because you will have to work so hard to get your bills together. And another thing, let me show you this duplex here. And I left my car on. So this is what I mean by duplexes. These are kind of townhomes and duplexes. Duplex means 3 in 1. I mean, duplex means 2 in 1. Threeplex means 3 in 1, and fourplex is 4 in 1. So for example, this one is 3 in 1 because it has 3 addresses. Each garage you see it's an entrance to someone's home. So, and they have their mail here. This is where they collect their mail, and it has the numbers. So probably for all these area, all of them come to collect their mail in this mailbox here. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go back and try to start working, I just wanted to tell a person some important information they need to know, even as you prepare to for the outcome of green card, and also as you prepare for those who won last year. As you prepare to come here, please make sure you have one skill that you will learn so that it can keep you going when you come here. Even before the green card comes, even before you get your social, you will get tons of people who want you, who want your services, like braiding your hair. And people here don't care. As long as you can do it good, that is all that matters. Okay? And here we do not have enough people to do like hair. You have to book appointments and they have to take like forever before they get back to you with one, because they are booked like 2 months ahead. Okay, guys, I do not wish to stay here any longer. Let me know if you have questions on the comment section, but I'm gonna end this video right now. Please guys, keep on keeping on, and we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Cheers.